So just a day ago, Giannis Antetokounmpo dropped 64 points, a historic 64 points, his career high, and also a new career high for the franchise, on 20 for 28 field goal shooting and 24 for 32 from the free throw line, along with 14 rebounds. With that historic night, Giannis rose quickly in the MVP ladder and is now third for MVP voting. Doesn't this look familiar? Yeah, I think so. I really think so. What's up, guys? My name is Milos, and today I would like for you guys to subscribe, like, and comment, and do all that fancy jazz stuff. And I'm here to explain 3 historic NBA players that we should not take for granted. So let's get into the video. The league has turned into a domination of bigs that can do it all. The top 3 MVP candidates are Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. These players for the past 4 years have been MVP players. They all won the MVP. Giannis won it first, Jokic won it back-to-back, Embiid won it last season. Giannis also won it back-to-back. But in terms of these past 4 years, these past 4 years, these candidates have been top 5 in the MVP ladder race. And they haven't missed a beat. One stat I like to use is player efficiency rating. Player efficiency rating basically means how good a player is on the court, and it takes into account all metrics of the game. So it takes into account the rebounding, how many points you score, can you defend well, can you pass well, what's your IQ like on the game. It takes into account everything as a cumulative number, and they use this number to kind of just rate the overall player. It's an advanced metric that many people use. Analysts like to use it. MJ and Bron are 2 of the most highly efficient players of all time. And we know that due to this metric. And it makes sense because every time we have a GOAT debate, we always talk about MJ, Bron, maybe Kareem, maybe Kobe, some other people you throw in. But mainly the 2 people that we always talk about are LeBron James and Michael Jordan. And it makes sense because they have 2 of the top 3 highest PERs in NBA history. Now, this season, well, first let me break down the numbers. So, having a 15 PER means you're an average player, and having a 25, or actually a little bit lower, 20 plus PER means you're an all-star level player. I'm here to tell you these guys' PER right now. So Giannis has a PER of 30.5 in the NBA. Very high, one of the highest already. Nikola Jokic has a PER of 32.4. And Embiid has a PER of 33.9. Now, Embiid right now is on track to have the highest PER in NBA history. And would that make him the greatest player of all time? Well, let's slow down. Nah, that wouldn't make him the greatest player of all time. But it would show that one of his seasons, this season in particular, if he finished with that PER, it would show that this season was one of the greatest single individual seasons of all time. For sure, it would tell that. It would tell us that. These bigs have revolutionized the game already in their careers, being able to dominate the paint like traditional bigs, but also being able to step out and play the outside game like a guard. All of them are different in their own ways. Giannis likes to drive to the basket, get downhill. If he can't dunk on somebody or lay the ball up, he'll pass it out for an open 3 or pass it to someone, which makes him a good passer because he's able to drive and kick very well. He has a great IQ on the game, and he's also improving from what he used to be completely. Now he's able to handle the ball well, and his improvement since he's gotten into the league from when he was a rookie has been so evident, shows how much he's put the work in. So Giannis is a very hard worker and also a very good player, which is a good combination. Nikola Jokic is a player you would think treats the NBA like a side job. And it's amazing because he treats it like that and he's still busting niggas' asses. Plain and simple. He's averaging around 27 points, around 13 rebounds, and around 9 assists. And for him, those numbers make sense because even though he's not able to jump off a curb, he still has a great IQ for the game, can pass the ball well, can rebound the ball well because he's so big and he has a great IQ. So he's able to get to his spots and know where he's the most efficient at. And Embiid is probably the most skilled out of all of them. It's probably between Embiid and Jokic, whichever one, but Embiid is probably one of the most skilled out of all three of them because he's got a footwork game. He can score at any level. He can score all three levels. He has good ball awareness. He can get rebounds. He's dominant because he's so big, and he's got a soft touch. He's like a bigger Hakeem with a jumper, to put it into perspective. So all these players are doing well. Again, some of their averages right now, Embiid is averaging 33.8 points per game, the highest in the league right now, 11 rebounds and 6 assists. Got their team third in the Eastern Conference with a 17-7 record right now. Giannis is averaging around 32 points, 11 rebounds and 5 assists. He's second in the East, but has the same record as Embiid 76ers. And Jokic is averaging around 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 9.4 assists. And their team is second in the West. With these numbers, I mean, they're just historic. If you go down the line of NBA greats, NBA great bigs, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic have almost half of the most single season efficient seasons in NBA history. And that is just a fact. We never seen three foreign players, in fact, dominate the game at the same time like they do. They are all rightfully great and are cemented as top 3 historic NBA greats of all time. I believe when it is all said and done, they will be top 50 players of all time. No question in my mind. So that's the end of the video, guys. Again, if you haven't already, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Milos out. Peace.